All right, blue-red flash. We played some of this in Historic yesterday. This is Standard today. So slightly worse mana, no lightning strikes. One thing we are trying today is yesterday, Bob had submitted some Dream Eaters in Historic blue-red flash. I was actually kind of impressed with the card. So we've got 2 of these at the top end of our card. I've split the Gadwick. So previously we had 4 Gadwick. So I've gone 2-2 with these today. More flying threats, more tempo bounce to pair with Brazen Borrower. A giant thing that's extra evasive with Embercleave. Both feels very, very reasonable. So let's go ahead and dive on into some matches here with this one and see how it goes. We just hit the Diamond 4 rank floors. We'll see if we can climb up a little bit more with this. This is ridiculous and I love it. If you want to get more ridiculous, Elliot, Twitch is going to be rolling out bit emotes later this month. And everyone who's cheered 1K bits on the channel is going to get a burrito middle to make giant burritos in chat. If you squint, the Surveil looks like Gadwick. It really does, Bob. Like, Surveil 4 is nothing to scoff at. That's a lot of cards. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Thanks for the 2/3 of a year, Unsung. I appreciate you keeping me around. I will make the largest burrito. Get my mountain. I've been summoned! The Is It Wizard cashed in that very generous tier 3 resub, and for a quarter of a year, welcome back. Remember, the tier 3 comes with a deck submission every time, so if you'd like to see another Is It deck in the lineup, be sure to let me know. Be happy to get that added for you, or bump something that's already in there. Boom Fist coming in hot with the massive donation. Thank you for the support, I appreciate it. I assume that's for the Pioneer deck I okayed. For Mono Red Dragons and Pioneer, yes sir. Apparently our opponent doesn't like counter spells. Maybe they're on the rank floor and just don't want to play against this. Yeah, I bet they are also on the Diamond 4 rank floor and just like have been ionized enough to like last a lifetime. Listen, chat, we've been there. We did that like 4 matches ago. We were like, this is a free loss. I don't want to play. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. Ooh, did the verified checkmark change? Ooh, the verified checkmark is prettier. Good afternoon, MTG Nerd Girl. Oh, that's great. Her emote looks great with the Dab 1 Coons. Refresh your chat, Marty. Give it the old F5. Don't tell me how to live my life. This is technically an optimal. I shouldn't show them a mountain before they finish crying. Incubation. When you're really sad that Once Upon a Time rotated. Gosh, incubation. It's like embarrassing how bad this card is compared to like Once is so busted. Who okayed Once Upon a Time? I feel like they need to implement a rule or something where, like, next time they think it's a good idea to print a free spell, they should just show a copy of that free spell to, like, everyone above a certain pro point threshold, and if all of them sign off on it, it's okay to print, but when most of them say, no, this is dumb, don't do it, they don't print it. You need to fight me about something. Oh no. I've said so many things that are fightable at this point, I'm afraid to ask. Bulbasaur's the best choice. Listen, nerd girl. When you're wrong, you're wrong. I can't help you. You can't be helped. I would even go as far as to say Bulbasaur is the only incorrect choice. I feel like I would even go as far as to say it's the only incorrect choice. This kills the Nissa, right? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Well, that ended better than expected. Those are fighting words. Listen, I learned that the only thing you can say more than putting pineapple on pizza that riles up the internet is implying which Pokemon starters are correct and which ones aren't. All right, so I'm going to stomp this, attack for 10. And the reason why I'm stomping here is this way if they have Wicked Wolf next turn, I can Rouse Outburst the Wolf in response to them sacking the food so my thing doesn't die. You have a pineapple emote? Alright, maybe we can be nice and agree to disagree about the starters. I feel way more strongly about pineapple on pizza than I do about Pokemon starters. Wow, you have pineapple yes and no emotes? That's so good. All right, so I have so many decision trees here. What do we think about Bonecrusher pass, hold up, Ionize? That lets them attack me with the Embercleave for a turn, but that doesn't matter, right? Because I'm at 17. I feel like that's the line. I feel like it's Bonecrusher go. I could Gadwick, draw 3, opt, diddle the Bonecrusher. I don't hate that either. That's worse against another mass manipulation, though. I think there's a good chance they die if I just, like, Bonecrusher go. And they're literally just dead on board because they took the Bonecrusher, but the Embercleave is mine. So I just, like, slide the Embercleave to my Crusher and crush them. Hey, Prototype, thanks for the 7 months. Welcome back. I appreciate it. Thanks for keeping me around. Yeah, I think this archetype's great. I don't think it's a mistake that a number of people registered this archetype for the upcoming Mythic Championship. I think this archetype is very powerful and very reasonable. Scorky Porky, welcome. Thanks for the brand new Bezo bucks. I appreciate you shipping your Prime this way this month. Welcome to Hoaglandia. All right, so Gust and Dispute both seem potentially okay here. I know they have Nissa, but I'm not sure that I want Negate against a deck like theirs that has so many creatures. Is Rail's Outburst just too slow? I feel like it's Outburst or Shock is the trim. They're a Goose deck, and they also have Risen Reef, so I think it's just Outburst. This seems fine. Quench on the draw is actually very good still, because Quench turn 2 on the draw lets me counter their 3 mana play. I got you, Sunshine. I think I mulligan this. Ugh. This is a keep with a red source. We're up a game. I'm gonna YOLO. Look at that. That's like, as far as like non-red sources go here, that's like towards the top of the list for draws, right? All right, Sunshine, listen. You can't pick a fight with the mods. You're gonna lose every time if you pick a fight with the mods. Never. That was basically a mating call for a timeout. I agree. I agree. A mating call. God, this channel's great. Y'all are wonderful. Never change, chat. Never change. All right. Well, I mean, at least even though we haven't drawn a land, a red land, we're still drawing blue spells. So that's nice. I'm going to Cutthroat into Dispute this and just keep beating them down here. Need to draw a land, draw 6-drop. Hashtag the Hoagland experience. All right, mods, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Can we die? Can we set the mods back to stun? Oh yeah, our chat's like infinite mods. I mod 12-month subscribers, nerd girl. Red source. Red source. Red source. Yeah, you know. I think we could have lasted till this turn. If we would have hit red this turn, I think we'd have been a really strong favorite. Now we're probably going to struggle. Yeah. And the way I look at it is, Rock and Turth, if someone gives me $60 and they can't be trusted with the mod sword, it's really easy to fix whatever they did, and I'm $60 richer because of it. One turn late. We get negated here. You are a mod, MRT legal. Whoa! We get Aether Gusted. Brutal. All right, let's draw a 4th land and a red source this game. Let's draw both 4th land and a red source. $60 is not... $60 is maybe that many burritos at Taco Bell. McDonald's break. You know, so as a millennial, I'm something of a connoisseur of frozen foods. And normally I get these Sweet Hearth frozen burritos, breakfast burritos, but like $3 a burrito for a frozen burrito. And I was actually at Walmart the other day getting something that Christy wanted that only Walmart had in stock. And they had Walmart branded cheese and veggie burritos for $2, and they were actually really good. I might add those back into my regular rotation. Flash deck on the play, hashtag busted. So they have Mystic Dispute? That's what this means? I really don't want to play Cutthroat into Mystic Dispute, huh? Timing people out on mobile is my version of Pokemon Go. Chat, you're great. I think they have Dispute based on that shock, so I'm going to play this into it. And, like, if this resolves, I'm also happy with it resolving. So, like, you know, good luck, Godspeed. Something's going to get disputed at some point here. Might as well be that now. I'm going to let this resolve because I want to get a threat into play here. So obviously I could Ionize this, but I think I'd rather just like Cutthroat shock it. That is in fact a Dream Eater. Nerd Girl has codes for some, they are a borderless copy of one of the knights. So we'll dispute whatever they cast this turn and then Dream Eater next turn. It is the same one as yesterday. And it actually won't let you cash it another time if you already have it, I think. Maybe. Yeah, this game feels done, Marty, I agree. So, do I just play this now so they can't counterspell me? Because then I have 2 lethal threats? Do I just do this now? Surveil 4 is a lot of surveil, chat. Surveil 4 is a lot of surveil. I suppose they could Cavalier Untapped Land Gilded Goose here and not be dead. That is a series of draws or plays that allows them to not be dead here. Hydroid Crisis. Yes, that is another one that allows them to not be dead here. Okay. Check out some of our options. I think a random is better than that. Not lethal, right? When Dream Eater and Tickle Monster were standard playable. I don't think Dream Eater was ever really standard playable. Flying 6/6 Demon definitely was. 185 songs, that's so good. We've got the lizard. Woohoo! These damn geese, chat. All right, get it out of here. I floop the goose. Yeah, you can use OBS to record. In fact, I use OBS to record videos for my YouTube channel while I'm streaming live to Twitch. That's how I get things posted to YouTube so quickly. Whenever I start a new deck, I tell OBS to start recording a new video, and then when I stop playing that deck, I stop recording, and then I upload that video file with no editing to YouTube. So how it happens all lickety split, chat. Paired against number 83, there's a good chance that's early enough in the season that, like, 83 is. There just aren't that many people in Mythic at this point. I don't know if I can keep this. Dream Eater in the opener kind of sucks. You want to see that card later. No red source. Double Cutthroat's, like, super appealing, but I think we play catch and release here. Can I have my 7 back? Do you think if I ask really nicely, they'll give me my 7 back? This hand's very good. Yeah, video editing it's miserable extras. And the amount of actual revenue that YouTube makes is, like, so piddly. YouTube can create extra revenue by, like, creating more Twitch subscribers for you, but in terms of, like, just pure ad rev, it's nonsense garbage. Wow, feel super bad about bottoming Embercleave since they're on Cat Oven. Embercleave's one of our best tools in this matchup. Watch a few streamers who got into Mythic and they were directly to top 100. Yeah, sounds right. The couple of times that we've, I always love when people post screenshots that are like, oh my god, I'm Mythic number 5. It's like, yeah, you got to Mythic on day number 1 or 2. It's just how that works. I think it was 2 seasons ago, we hit Mythic on, like, the 3rd day, and it was like that. Oh, no. Do content creators decide how many commercials their videos get? They do. So you could technically put more commercials in to get more value, but you also scare viewers away with that as well. Hey, the Virtuous J, thanks for the sub gifties. I appreciate that. Welcome to our newest members of Hoaglandia. So, like, for instance, my YouTube videos, I generally put an ad break every half hour. So, like, in an hour 15-minute video, I put 2 ad breaks in. I guess in a beginning of video and an end of video ad. That's 4 in an hour 15-minute video. No, this version's much better at playing from behind Anaplectic. I was actually really surprised at how many people that I thought were good Magic players registered blue-green flash for the Mythic Invitational this weekend. That deck's super mediocre. People who are subs should never feel bad about ad blocking. The amount I see from someone subscribing to my channel is just like, you know, dozens or probably even hundreds of times more than I would get from one person watching. Huh? So we gotta bring in Lava Coil to clear out... Gotta bring in Lava Coil to clear out Mayhem Devil, because that card's real good against us. Outburst is kind of medium. Negates whatever. Quench. Actually, Quench is probably better than Ionize. That could go either way. So maybe I want Aether Gust. Outburst does kill Mayhem Devil, which is important. I have ads off for my Twitch subs. I also don't do anything during ad breaks. Like I run my 3-minute ad breaks for my team when I'm doing like my changeover between decks. So like non-subs don't miss anything when I do ad rolls, which is important, I think. Spyglass is medium because they have the Sacrifice Edict. I think Spyglass is fine even against the Sacrifice Edict. I think I'm not blanking that card, so like the Sacrifice Edict is going to kill something. Probably just gonna stomp their face and then play a 4-3. Oh, I was talking about for YouTube, Nerd Girl. So on YouTube, I can't differentiate who's a sub and who's not and disable them. And I have, based on my subscriber surveys, about 70% of my subs watch as much or more YouTube than they do Twitch. So I know there's a good number of people who are subs that are watching over there. Oh, that's good to hear, Nerd Girl. I'm glad that all worked out for y'all. Six minutes was atrocious. I assume we're losing Embercleave here. That makes sense though, because I saw Zero split and went to Facebook Live, and I was wondering how that works. He still is affiliated with Tempo Storm with going to Facebook. I don't know. They might take the Embercleave here, Marty. Obviously, it depends on the context of their hand, but I wouldn't be surprised if Embercleave's the take. Yeah, I haven't been affiliated with Tempo Storm for a hot second, Z-Man. In large part due to the ad requirement. Brutal. Yeah, I do one ad roll at the start and at the end of my stream, and that usually covers me, and then I run them every, like, 90 minutes or so. Yeah, you block Origin is kind of the industry standard for ad block these days. If they cast anything here that I can Aether Gust, I'm going to Aether Gust them. Send that one right back where it came from. Huh? I think I just name Witch's Oven. Yeah, I'm aware Spyglass doesn't stop trailing breadcrumbs. I think I just name Oven, so that way this Claim the Firstborn becomes worse. Yeah, I can trade Borrower for Wrinkle. Is accurate. They have Ceratops in their deck, so like people are talking about Scorching Dragonfire versus Lava Coil, and Ceratops makes Lava Coil much better for sure. And we didn't see Cat in game 1, but they're definitely playing it. I think I just do this. I think this is fine. They want it back again, huh? And then I assume they're going to play this, because if they sack this and use Trail, they lose. Why would they put the Rampage on top, chat? Seems real loose. It's a good draw. Some reach into cantrips. Could I have gusted my Bonecrusher to blank the spell? I could have. That would be a legal play. Oh, yeah, Vraska's a good suggestion. It's better than cheekily naming Ceratops. Yeah, but like, the Ceratops can't get reach this turn anyways, and it probably has to trade with my Bonecrusher. So like, this has to be a green source for me to care about the reach this turn. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Look, Marty, the deck did take us to Cleveland. They have died. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. So they have, they actually have like a good number of 4s in their deck, huh? I guess I can't counter Drake, or what's it called anyways, though? Yeah, I think I'm happy with how I'm boarded. Let's run it back. The third cleave only come in versus Cat. Yeah, basically. You just need to close the game out. I mean, this is a keep, right? Like, we're not excited about it, but this is definitely in the range of keepable. We're on the draw, we have an opt. Ring-a-ding-ding. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Fetch and get my auto pass value since they're going to know all our secrets here in a second anyways. As you will. These are my cards. Some of them are okay. This is Gadwick of the Tig. I have no idea. There's a lot of correct answers depending on what their hand looks like. I like taking Borrower there. Slows down my clock pretty significantly. Dream Eater looking a little clunky here, but also just like to think if it was a second Gadwick, it would also be pretty clunky. Yeah, Borrower probably means no Mayhem Devil, or it could be no Sacrifice Outlet. It could also likely mean no Shifting Ceratops, or if they do have it, they want to get aggressive with it. I don't know, like I said, what they did there could mean a lot of different things based on what's in their hand. Huh? I think I killed Druid here first since I don't have a creature and I have another shock. I get in trouble if they have another discard spell. But like, if the priest is cashing in 2 creatures to draw them a card and it's not killing something of mine, that's like a fine exchange for me. I suppose, even if they take the shock, I have an Outburst still, so just looking to draw lands here. Yeah, my bits have thoroughly been drilled. We're stuck on lands, but they're down to 2 cards in their hands, so that's nice. Gotta draw Lava Coil. Thanks for the bits, Barbaric. You know. You miss all the shots you don't call. Exactly correct. I assume they could just do nothing here. Really, they're making me draw a card. Making me draw a card knowing I have Outburst in hand and they have Rankle in play seems aggressively loose. Ah, the illusion of choice. Leave my bits alone. Leave my bits alone. Leave my bits alone. What did my bits ever do to you, opponent? Just over here minding their own business. Why aren't you as happy as the person depicted on the card asking the real question? I feel like we're in a pretty good spot at this point. Drill these bits, opponent. Thanks, Croaker. I appreciate it. Man, if we hit a red source, like, let's go. Alright, sure. Turns out Screw tends to beat Flood. Although we've got similar number of lands, huh? I've drawn 6, they've drawn 7 at this point. There's an 8th, although that one does something. Hey now. Hey now, it's a 6-drop. It's gonna surveil 4. It's gonna find us a red source. Do 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 do. Everybody needs a little all-star in their life, right? Somehow all-star got worse. Get it, got it, good. I'm excited we're having another good set with this deck, because I'm not gonna lie, I liked this deck so much last time we played it, I was a little bit worried it was a fluke. But like, there's no way a deck I like this much is allowed to be this good, right? All blue-red decks are flukes in the grand scheme of things. That's an attitude. You kids these days. Check out some of our options here. I'm so glad this has become like the evergreen standard cantrip of choice. I really feel like this is a pretty ideal. Hey, Zephyr. Thanks for the biddies. I appreciate it. Happy Thursday. Feels like just the right power level. Just working towards the burrito filling. Excellent. If there's any deck in the queue you'd like to bump up with those bits, let me know. Feel free to drop me a DM. You haven't hit emotes yet, Marty? Have you considered being luckier? Cobra Commander, cashing in for the 7th month. Welcome back. No, I mean, I think about it every day. It doesn't mean it'll happen. You'll have it, Twin. The burrito middle emote will be the 1K. The 1K bit badge emote. When that rolls out later this month. And just play a 3-1. I have no idea, Gorks. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they just didn't play games with it. The Embercleave doesn't feel like a super intuitive card to have in this deck. And I definitely wouldn't have tested it if someone hadn't sent me a list with it. And I was very happy they got sent a list with it. Yeah, 10K is a whale emote, Marty. So there's every bit badge will have a bit emote. So 1K, 5K, 10K, 25K, 110K, 100K, whatever it is. I've got most of them planned and submitted. Sure. Oh, that's a good call. That's a good call, Punchworthy. Is Dude in the subs Discord server? I feel like Dude's not in there. They're definitely not in there under Dude Light, according to the role search. I think I just let this happen. Hey, Bulletproof will do. Just gonna go ahead and pass back. This will eventually be big enough to just attack through this. Yeah, I'll take the land. Sick. Can do this plus this. With the Dream Eater in hand, especially taking the land there seems good. To be fair, 1K sub gifts is almost Anoronix level. I believe Marty's a home fry. I believe Marty's like number 2 behind Anner. Justin's up around there somewhere too. I don't think I want to defend this. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and let this die. I got another one. I think I'd rather save Ionize to like fight over their cards that win the game as opposed to protecting my stuff. At 2, I believe you're top 10, Maris. When my Twitch dashboard works, I can actually look and see. How many people have certain bits cheered, but as of right now, the Twitch dashboard is real bad. Justin pops in on occasion. Justin and Anner both say they watch on YouTube still, which they both actually found me through YouTube. I mean, like, as far as like functionality, YouTube's fine as a platform. It's more functional than everywhere else, right? Like the various playlist support and stuff that it has is like top notch. Get 2 instants or sorcery cards. All right, well, I'm gonna play this in response in case they find like a Quench or something. Do I keep a Castle Vantress? I don't think I do. Let's not bounce their murder. Yeah, they got a Drown in the Lock. Sweet. Yep. It's a good draw. Get that one right on out of there, please. We were wondering if you were in Discord, if you had a different name. Because Punchworthy pointed out that your sub-gift level means you deserve a royalty tag. But I was like, I didn't see you in the Discord server. It's actually kind of an awkward draw because this Blast Zone's going to go up to 2 here in a second. You're Bromeo in Discord. Got it. There you go. Now you got a sweet tag. Crank this up to 3 to kill this Murderous Rider. Whew. That's a good one, chat. Is this better or worse than Gadwick here? I guess Gadwick would be another 3 for this. This gets to eat this in combat as a surprise, which is great. This is probably better. I mean, Surveil 4 is kind of like drawing cards. It's like a lot of cards. Did you draw a counterspell? Then get me in for a 3-1. Decline bouncing your murder again. Gobble, gobble. He's gone, Jim. You've murdered him. Hope you're happy with yourself. Do we want Shock in case they kill our Dreamer? No, they have Blast Zones on 2. Yeah, so I think I'd rather just like dig for more threats. Crunch. We'll have to go. End step, Cutthroat Borrower here, so if they draw a blank, they're dead. AOS Moes, thanks for the brand new tier 1 sub. Welcome to Oaklandia. Hope you're having an excellent Thursday wherever you're at in the world. Wow, took him out back and drowned him in the lock, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so this kills this. They go to 3. So Ral's Outburst is lethal here. Alright, brick, 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 brick. Brick, 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 brick! So I'm pretty sure these control matchups are Embercleave out matchup. Shock's not very good either. That's super clean. To board in a couple of disputes and a couple of Chandras. Feel like the 75's in a good spot. The ins and outs all line up well. All right. Oh, that was mean. That was mean. Let him back in. Let him back in. Welcome back, Mono White Disappointment. Oh. This chat's great. Been lurking here for probably 3 years. Glad to be here. Awesome. The joke is the person that said they were happy to be back from their hour and a half timeout, and then they immediately got timed out. That's what was funny. Just for people that aren't familiar with the culture here, when you mention your previous timeouts, it's probably a good way to get sorted again. Oh, chat's great. I think I'm in for this, honestly. I think against a control deck, I just want to, like, hit my first leg. 5 or 6 land drops guaranteed. Oh! Was this a punt? I'm supposed to pass with Island up. I'm definitely supposed to, because I have opt too. I am definitely supposed to pass with Island up there. Confident that this play was wrong. In the context of the matchup that we're playing, that was definitely the wrong land. You gonna counter my opt? Resolves. I think that this is probably indicative of the fact that they have multiple drowns. That would be my takeaway from that. Poor Demir. Okay, that technically lets Blast Zone kill this, but like, if they want to cash in one of their 4 lands to kill my Cutthroat, I'm pretty okay with that exchange. Right. I mean, like, as far as, like, non-land draws are concerned, that one's fine. Yeah, deal. Go. There is a Twitch chat setting, so you can set your chat to stop scrolling when you mouse over it. And there's also the ability to toggle mod buttons, which allow you to have ban, timeout, and delete message buttons next to every person's name. So you don't have to, like, click on their name and then click on another icon. And it's also super easy to unban people. So if you accidentally misfire and ban someone, it's really not a big deal. We just fix it lickety-split. So, like, we're not winning the game anytime soon, but we're in a good position for the long haul here. The mod icons are definitely how I misfire on occasion. That's scary, because it means that we're no longer favored as we sit here and play Drago. This isn't a land, but it's a threat, so we'll get to deploy. This is a threat that we can deploy with counter magic up. The misfires are just happy little accidents. The question is, how much do I want to fight over this? I think I do. I assume this is just gonna die after it resolves or get countered again, which I think is fine. Would really love to draw a Chandra. Chandra just like wins this waiting game hardcore. Just like this resolves, give you an emblem, go. Scale of 1 to dead. Where's this Brazen Borrower at? I assume solidly on the dead side of the scale. You can't misfire me. Alright, listen. I just want you to know, mods. When the mods get a little nobody can touch me, I take it as a personal challenge. I just want you to know that, you know, I know. Hey, look, Chandra heard us talking about her. And she's like, yo, dog, here I am. But like, now we win the waiting game, right? So like, they killed Chandra, but like they're dead in 16 turns. For people that are wondering about the pile of mods on this channel, I give everybody who's been here for a year a mod sword. Now, I do need to keep the Murderous Rider off the table, which is relevant. This Mystical Dispute is like quickly drawing dead with the length of this game, and Ionize taking like 2 turns off the clock each time is kind of slick. They're gonna get to stick Murderous Rider now, unfortunately. I might just Dream Eater and bounce the Murderous Rider, honestly, at this point. Rough. Murderous Rider's a real concern because it lifelinks them, which beats the Chandra emblem. Yeah, if I dispute they don't have Rider Man, and maybe I'm supposed to, just so like I'm getting 2 for 1 at that point. Can we sell stocks in my house? That sounds like a bad idea. They just have another erasure here? Oh. Sure. Sure. Yeah, Beacon Rail's Outburst here lets us frag this, which is great. That actually kills us, huh? Hey, thanks for the quarter of a year, Poxy. Welcome back. So we're shipping your Prime this way again. Hey, Philip Proctor. Thanks for doling out some sub-gifties. I appreciate that. think we're done here. All right. Could maybe give us a shot. Yikes.
My army will envelop you. Effective.
Alright, let's take game 3 on the play here, shall we? Think I'm happy with how we boarded. We're looking good there in the mid game. And then they caught back up on land drops really quick, and we didn't. And we just didn't have any threats. We just kind of spun our tires for too long. It's going to be our last game with this deck, and then we're going to roll it into some Sultai Kefnet as the last standard deck of the day. Hey, Sans Serif. I love finishing my lunch with a tasty, tasty timeout. Dealer's choice of the deck bump. Thanks for the tier 2. I appreciate it. Almost to that sword yourself. All right. With the texture of this hand, I actually want to lead on Fabled Passage for Mountain, I think, and then we'll Cutthroat on 2 and then opt afterwards to make the Cutthroat bigger. Sounds good, Nemesis. I actually have a dashboard for that, so I can access it after. So if I don't acknowledge your shilling bumps, I'll still catch him. It's actually, in addition to gift subs occasionally causing trouble in chat, one of the other reasons why I got rid of gift subs bumping things is there's no dashboard for gift subs. Like bits, donations, and the shillings bumps. I have trackers that I can look back on. Gift subs, I have to like catch what someone said it was for midstream and like write it down. I would miss those on occasion. Oh, you know what? Am I just supposed to opt there in response? That's probably what I'm supposed to do, huh? Yeah, I think I'm just supposed to opt there in response. Just like try and blank their duress. That's probably the better line. Might not be much of a third game. They have a disfigure. They're in it to win it. Feels disfigure, man. Well, we might have the inverse problem, the opponent here, so if they have a couple of removal spells, they're still in it. Oh, they might just be pausing because of Blast Zone. Doesn't look like they have anything. Yeah, because you can technically activate this to put 0 counters on it. Oh, that's a good one. Details on how the deck queue works can be found there on my website, or bit.ly/Google Sellout for short. If you're also on the main page of my website, under the live stream menu, there's a submit deck option. Alright, kind of underwhelming third game after a good first two. It's just how Magic goes sometimes. You know, honestly, I was really happy with the 2 Dream Eaters, I think. I think I'm going to update the list on the site to be this 75. The ins and outs felt really clean in all the matchups that we played. Splitting this card with Gadwick felt very, very reasonable. The only thing I'm kind of unhappy with in this 75 is that Wizards of the Coast still hasn't given us a borderless Brineborn Cutthroat, mostly because they hate me. So, if this card gets a borderless option, this deck will probably be perfect. Alright, what are we doing? So for the last Magic Standard deck of the day, we're going to go ahead and kick things off, or wrap things up, with some Sultai Kefnet. Before we dive on into this one, I'm going to go ahead and hit a quick ad roll so I can get everything set up. Back in a few, folks. Thanks for hanging out today.